And we have Judy James here right now, who's a body language expert. You may have seen her on Big Brother and stuff like that. Good morning, Judy.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm good. I can't do a Leo on you, I'm afraid, with my body language, but I can certainly analyse it.
We can analyse it. So he starts the interview, like, we were fine, we were getting on, and then I felt like I don't know if he was trying to, like, alpha male me or what he was trying to do, but he kind of moved and he sort of leant forward and put his hand on his knee, and then he sort of did like a rise thing like this.
He absolutely did. I mean, he started off self-diminished, so he mentioned about being a bit jet-lagged, and he was sort of like crossed his arms across his chest. He was quite down, but then a lot of actors, it was a bit like speed dating. Suddenly, he almost inflated into Leonardo DiCaprio, and you're absolutely right. I'll tell you why he did it in a minute, but it started with his facial expression. He did that lopsided smile, and then he did the splay that you were miming just now, but it's a one-arm splay, so he puts one arm out, splays the legs, leans forward, and suddenly you've got this really irresistible man in front of you. But you were the one that prompted it, funnily enough.
Really?
You drew that out of him.
I drew it out of him. Oh, God. Well, Fiona's been doing it to me all morning. I must have drawn it out of her as well. So how did I draw it out of him? Well, I love this, by the way.
He was mimicking you because you actually did the pose first. You did. It was almost like you were wanting to see that side of Leo. I mean, you could have almost been. I mean, if you'd done a Titanic, you'd have been sitting there on the prow of the boat with your arms. You're the one that you did a demi splay first, and then you started hitting him with the Beckham brow, which is the most sexual facial expression that you can do. It's so flirty.
I was doing that.
I absolutely did not know you do it because I've seen you on television.
You're going red. You're going bright red.
You always do. You always do very wide-eyed body language. That's part of who you are, and it really works on. And I thought I will teach you how to do the Beckham brow, and you could teach David Beckham. You were better. Absolutely.
Put that up. Yes, the Beckham brow. What's the Beckham brow?
It's where you, and if anybody's trying this at home, you do need to practice it quite a lot because otherwise it looks like you're constipated. It's where he frowns with one eyebrow and raises the other eyebrow.
I've seen the Beckham brow.
But look at you here, and I know pictures don't work on radio, but that was you, Jimmy.
Wow, I was doing the Beckham brow.
You were doing the Beckham brow. And
I didn't even know I was doing the Beckham brow.
It makes you look alpha before he did. And that's when he responded by turning into Leo.
Oh, wow. If you've not seen this, go and have a look at this because it's like 10 minutes in on the video. You can watch this on iPlayer. And you're so right because we watched it back this morning, and when he starts, he kind of looks like a nervous schoolboy.
Yes.
Or something, doesn't he?
Yes. And it doesn't suit him because, I mean, I don't know how tall he is, but it just makes him look slightly shapeless. But then he did suddenly turn into this real sort of buccaneer character.
Yeah.
Absolutely. When you started talking about the bear as well, suddenly he started to use his hand to gesticulate. But honestly, it was your fault.
So was it do you think it was me thinking, this is rubbish, he's nothing like Leonardo DiCaprio?
Yes, I want my money back.
Yeah.
I think it's probably subliminal. It's like mirror, pace and lead. So you get somebody in who you expect to perform in a certain way. They're not. So you kind of did it for him, and then he mirrored you. You were leading his body language. You should be there on set when he works on his next movie to get.
Do you know what? That wouldn't be too bad.
Language.
That'd be all right. Yeah, I could do that. I could be an expert. Me and you, Judy, together.
Yeah, just here we are, Leo. Double act.
Double act.
We're
here.
We're best out of your body language.
Yeah, we'll make him win Oscars. Maybe that's not why he's not won one before.
Or Leo looky-likeys that want to be like. Yes, actually, if he doesn't get it, I think we should send him a note next time.
Next time, Nick and Judy get us on it.
But not if he's out in the cold with bears and things.
No. We'll watch from the hotel room, something like that. And right, we're going to play The Weekend, and then we'll have more talk all about this video. If you've not yet seen it, go and have a look. It's on iPlayer now. Is there one thing that you could tell anyone this morning? Maybe someone's going today, like they've got a date or something tonight, or they've got like their first day at work, or like they've got an interview. Is there anything that you can do so that you can, impress in a Leo way?
I think be careful if you're going on a date. Most first dates are over a meal, so you're sitting facing one another, quite intimate surroundings, and without realising it, we're checking for compatibility signals from the way that somebody eats food. So if you're not particularly good at eating food, it's all right if they're not good either.
Yeah.
But if you don't match, I mean, if you're really wolfing your food down or eating in a very casual way and they're very formal, you're going to create a bad fit without realising it. So it's probably safer to go somewhere if you're not sure sure about that, it's probably safe to go somewhere where you're not doing that. But the big thing to remember is that we've made our mind up. It's called the attribution effect, almost within the first few seconds of meeting somebody. So it's the way that you walk into the room that counts. So you have to sort of, if you're turning yourself into Leo, do it before you get in the door.
Really?
Yeah, absolutely. And greeting rituals. I mean, you can make or break a deal with a handshake or how you kiss somebody on the cheek. That's animal survival responses. That's how an animal will tell whether the other animal is attractive to it or if it's going to kill it or whatever within the first 2 seconds. So we're pretty much the same at making decisions.
I love this. I want you on every day, Judy. What's Fiona's body language saying right now?
Fiona's looking. She's feigning relaxation, but because I'm first on the show, there's a degree of tension with the hand. That she's. It's like we might need to haul her off if she says the wrong thing here. So she's just pretending to look relaxed.
That's her whole life, pretending to look relaxed. What about Tina Dahili, our newsreader here? Is she looking newsy? Is she ready to go? Professional?
Tina's also relaxed, but she's She's doing a little finger pick under the counter there. So she's like a swan, you know, all very calm on the surface.
Oh, she is.
But she's very
swan-like.
professional underneath. She's queuing up for the next thing that she's going to say underneath.
She is like a swan. She really is, yeah.
I like this.
Yeah, I love this, yeah. What about me, Judy? How am I doing today? Am I all right today?
Oh, lovely. And I love the way that you listen. You've got really good, intense listening. So you see, you've gone flirty now. You've got the thumb going across the front teeth.
I wasn't flirting with Judy. I wasn't. I wasn't
That was
flirting.
even better than Leo got, actually. I will die happy now. That was just the best.
You're on fire.
On fire at the moment. Well, Judy, thank you for that.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for that. I love hearing stuff like this. So if you've not yet seen it, go and watch it on the iPlayer right now and see the moment that Leo decides, you know what? I'm going to totally Leonardo DiCaprio this up.
And I loved when it also she talked about food and it's
Oh, was this on the radio or off the radio?
I think it was
On the radio.
Was it a bit both,
Okay.
a bit of both.
Bit of both.
And how you eat your dinner really represents how you spend your spare time.
How you
How you
procreate,
yes,
make love.
great word.
Yeah.
Good. Yes.
That's what she said.
Yeah.
Oh, that was off air.
Yeah, that's what she said. So depending on how you eat your food demonstrates how good at a certain
So
activity
if
you
you're a
could
messy
be.
eater, or like quite wild and eat, what? No, I mean that's quite wrong. I mean, if you're like, you know, you really enjoy your food, and you're not worried. Oh, forget it.
Yeah. Because I said I like a bit of everything.
Yeah, we've heard.
But I know.
Come on. How do you eat your food?
Well, I can't say. I'm just saying. So, say for example, some people eat with their hands a lot.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And Nick, you always order a lot and then only have a little bit.
Yeah, I order a lot and then always change my mind and decide I don't want anything.
So you overorder.
Yeah, which
So,
is
good.
true. Anyway,
Okay.
the body language expert was in
Good.
to talk about the video,
Yes.
which if you've not yet seen the video, go and see the video. And we can use some of those things that we've learnt this week on our guests, I think, for this week. So the Beckham brow, we can definitely try with Annie and Hugh tomorrow. And we have Harry Melling coming in to see us as well, who's in Harry Potter. Emma Willis is going to be on the show. She'll be a good one to do it with. She'll be like a good one to try and, like, you know, to woo. And she's married, not like that. Jeremy Piven is going to be on the show. Pete Tong as well, and Chloe Moretz going to be all on the show. So it's a massive old week this week on the show. If you've not yet seen the video, it's on iPlayer now. Go and see Leonardo DiCaprio making us all fall in love with him just from displaying the goods.
Don't forget about the stars.
Good morning, Clara Amfo.
Good morning, Nicholas Grimshaw.
How are you?
I'm really well.
You're really happy today.
I bounced into the studio.
I'm so happy. Why so happy?
I think it's because I got my Whitney Houston t-shirt on. Yeah.
She made you happy.
Yeah.
And also she's in a... Is that faux fur on
It
there?
sure is.
Yeah, and a little fur jacket.
I'm
Wonderful.
every woman. It's all in me. I'm just
Are
feeling
you okay
it.
today?
Feeling it, baby.
I'm every woman. It's all in me.
Yeah.
Have you heard much of the show today?
I heard a little bit, but then I hopped into the shower and then I was stuck on the train with people that I don't know for ages, being, you know, on the train. So, yeah.
Did you hear our body language expert?
I didn't.
This was really good.
Tell me
This was
more.
so interesting. Basically, we had this expert in earlier on because we've done our big interview with Leonardo DiCaprio, which you can go and see right now. And we wanted her to read into it to see why exactly halfway through when Leo changes his position, we all in the room are like, oh, I go red and everything. And it was all about him like becoming the alpha male or something. I can't remember.
Okay, he had to
But
kind of assert himself in a situation.
Yeah. And so he was like, okay. He like relaxed into himself and he wanted to show like, I'm Leonardo DiCaprio. But we got into talking all about body language and stuff with this body language expert. And she said, like, if you're going to date, within the first few seconds, you decide whether or not this is going to be a relationship. Like, first few seconds. And you don't even know, but you've already decided. You're like, nah, mate. And she told us that when you eat food, she's done all these studies. When you eat food, that represents how you. How do we say it in a newsy way?
Have a
Tina?
special cuddle.
Have a special cuddle.
Right.
Yeah. So she says that depends on the way you eat your food. So we were talking to her all about how we eat our food. Yeah. What was you again, Fifi? Very picky.
I like it all mashed up together.
And what about your eating? Someone's texted in because people really like this. Lots of people saying that they're really worried about how they eat their food now, and lots of people worried when it gets to lunchtime at work. Everyone's going to be like checking out how they eat their sandwiches and stuff.
Especially
like that.
paninis.
Yeah, oh, careful with the baguette, guys. So I said, no innuendos intended, but I once served a buffet to a group of ladies, one of which insisted on eating a chicken satay with a knife and fork.
What? That's no fun.
That is no fun, is it?
That says a lot.
It says a lot, doesn't it? Anyway.
Sips tea.
It's popcorn. Anyway, it was really, really good. If you want to see the video, it's online now.
Don't play with her, don't be the side.